It was a summer morning. The light broke through the trees like golden rain, and I had just finished gathering moonberries from the creekside. I was hidden, as we always are, cloaked in the shimmer of the unseen. But something tugged at me that day. A sound I didn't recognize. A rhythm. Laughter. I followed it and found him, a teenage boy, maybe 17, standing barefoot by the riverbank, skipping stones. His hair was wild like the wind, and his smile, it made the world stop for a moment. He shouldn't have been able to see me. No human ever had. But he did. He turned, eyes wide. "Are you real?" he asked. I froze. I could have vanished. I should have. But instead, I nodded. He laughed again. Not afraid, not even surprised. "I knew it," he whispered. "I knew magic was real." That's how it began. We met under the stars, in the places between dreams and waking. He called me Leora. "It means light," he said. I liked the way it sounded when he said it. He would tell me stories of his world, music, schools, heartbreak, phones, so many things I had never touched. And I told him of the sky paths, of the moon's secrets, of how flowers hum when no one's listening. I think I was falling in love. But love has a price in my world. And someone was watching. Her name was Morag. A shadow witch from the deep hollows. She believed humans poisoned our realm with their grief and greed. And she hated that I was with him. "You forget what you are," she hissed one night, stepping from the mist like a scar. "You would trade your wings for a boy who will age and break?" I stood my ground. "He sees me, truly sees me." She laughed. It was the sound of bones snapping. "Then let him see what it costs." That night, she took him. One moment, he was holding my hand. The next, gone. Swallowed into her world. A world where light cannot breathe. I searched everywhere. Across the silent mountains, through the forgotten mirrors, under the sleeping lakes. I even dared the dead forest, where no fairy walks and returns the same. I was afraid, but I loved him more than I feared anything. And so, I made a choice. I went to the elders. I begged, pleaded, offered my wings. "To be human?" they asked, eyes wide with sorrow. "Yes," I said, "if that's what it takes." I remember the moment my wings turned to ash. It didn't hurt, not in the way I expected. But something inside me dimmed. I bled light. And then, I bled red. I was mortal. I crossed over to her realm, now as breakable as him. I found him in a glass cage, barely breathing. She laughed when she saw me. "You gave it up for him?" she whispered. "Then die with him." But I didn't fight her with spells. I fought her with truth. I loved. And you never did. That's why you're empty. And in that moment, she cracked. Like a mirror remembering its reflection. And the cage shattered. He opened his eyes. "Leora." I smiled. My voice shook. Not a fairy anymore. He touched my face like it was a miracle. "You were never just that." We ran. We hid. We built a life. I learned to burn toast and cry at movies. He learned to dream of skies he'd never seen. And sometimes, I miss my wings, but I would choose him again. And again. Because once, I was a fairy. Now I am simply a girl who loved. And in the end, that's more magic than I ever believed in. She gave up eternity for a moment that felt real. Please like the video and subscribe to this channel for more.